be awesome? Skate 4.
Agreed.
I mean, I haven't played Skate like for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
Skate 3 came out in 2010. Next gen consoles are coming, and like everything we saw at E3 this year for next gen, it was like, oh, big open sandbox, persistent worlds. You know, blurring of the lines between solo and multiplayer. Really like robust physics, procedural animations, like material modeling, all that kind of stuff. Which all of that just screams Skate to me.
Yeah, and like this, like you know, all the asynchronous multiplayer that is the rage now would work awesomely in a Skate environment. Like I'm just picturing something like The Crew, but instead of cars, it's just a city full of skateboards.
Yep, totally. And I mean, we've already got Autolog.
Yeah,
Autolog
exactly.
in a Skate game where people challenges are popping up from your friends all over the city. I mean, there's just so much they could do with this. And not only that, I mean, I know Skate 3 had video editing and uploading, but PS4, Xbox One, I mean, that stuff's baked in, in a very fundamental way to the console design. So it's time to do something really cool with that as well.
Yeah.
Imagine what they could do.
I mean, to be fair, that was already sort of a function of the game, but it was very much sort of a fetus of an idea. Like you'd have all the spots, you know, the spots, and you could see what your friends had done. But imagine something like the Need for Speed games now, or the Need for Speed game nowadays, where it's like every curb could have a challenge, every single part of the environment.
Yeah, and that's what I want. Like, I actually don't want it to be too structured. Like in the sense of like the developer, I want like organic, emergent kind of gameplay and challenges. I want those kind of things popping up saying, "Hey, Luke, did this trick run here? Can you beat it?" Or whatever it may be. There's just so much potential for this. And I mean, I don't know about you, but like the Skate just holds this really, really dear kind of place in my kind of gaming, heart.
Yeah.
The first time I played Tony Hawk Pro Skater was like an absolutely pivotal moment in my gaming career. I just thought, this game has been made for me. And then I got sick of that series, and then Skate came along and had like technical tricks, realism. It has had everything that I loved about Tony Hawk in the first place, which is tricks and freedom.
Yeah.
And so I played the hell out of Skate, and I want to play a next gen version of it.
Yeah, like I'm not even a skateboarder, and I totally hear you on all the stuff with Tony Hawk's. Tony Hawk's was an important game, and particularly Tony Hawk's 2. I think Tony Hawk's 2 is one of the pillars of my like PlayStation 1 experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just kind of played out its bag of tricks, I mean, it just kind of never
Well,
felt
it became more of a platformer.
Well, yeah, it did. And
a skating simulation.
Yeah, and Skate does everything that, like, say, I don't like soccer, but I like FIFA. And I don't skateboard. I can count the amount of times I've been on a skateboard on one hand.
Yeah. But
there's just something about the addictiveness of Skate and just the appeal of just bombing the same spot over and over again, like the dam in Skate 2. Like, I know you preferred Skate 1. I was all about Skate 2, and I just could spend hours just bombing off the dam and achieving nothing. Like, achieving nothing in the game, but just having fun. You know what I mean? It was just so much emergent gameplay in a game like Skate, where it's just like all they have to do is nail the mechanics and the environment, and
See, because I was a skateboarder, I skated for a really long time, and so for me the appeal was actually just hitting a park bench for an hour. The same park bench. Just coming at it and just trying to perfect different tricks on it.
I can hear that. For sure,
and so that's the thing, is like the gameplay. It's a very broad kind of palette that they have to play with. So, I mean, look, EA gave us Mirror's Edge 2. That's true. Happening. That's a thing. I've been dreaming of that ever since I played the first one.
You really have.
I really have. I mean, well, it's mostly about faith, actually. But let's not get into that. So Mirror's Edge 2 is happening. So why not Skate? I mean,
perfect time.
It's a perfect time. Absolutely.
Just don't change the controls.
Yeah.
They can't change the controls.
Yeah. I mean, Flicker is just so perfect.
Yeah.
Although, now that I think about it, I mean, Kinect, bust the rad ollie trick, boneless.